This is Keith with LVJ Motorsports, and today I want to talk to you about the wire harnesses I make for GJ Motorsports. There's been some confusion on the stop tail turn, the best way to use it, so I'm going to talk to you about how the intent is to use it and how some people can use it. So the question comes with, how many switches do I use? I see people buy this and think that they can run it with one switch, and that's not the case. The minimum amount of switches is 2, but you have to make some modifications to the way you operate it to do that. But let's first talk about the 3. So this is the stop tail turn unit, and these 4 wires, these 3 plus the white reverse wire, connect to the BCM, and these give you the function of the left turn, the right turn, and the brake. And so that's a big part of the functionality of this, and I'll show you it in a second. The next wire you see is these 3 wires, and I'm going to call them red, blue, and yellow. And then everybody asks about this little switch. This little switch, when you press it and hold it for a second, changes the pattern. So the light pattern flashing. The pattern I have up there that's driving you crazy right now is the random pattern. It plays every different flash pattern. It cycles through all of them. It seems to be the pattern I like the most. But going back to how you hook these up, these 3 wires are the most important. The red is the power to the stop tail turn. The blue tells it to go solid, 100% amber, and the yellow tells it to go flashing. When I say red, blue, or yellow, I don't care what switch you hook it up to. In my truck, red is on 3, blue is on 4, yellow is on 5. But doesn't matter. It could be 1, 2, 3. It could be 1, 3, and 5. I don't really care. So when I talk about when the red switch is on, I mean the switch that you have the red wire connected to. So to run the lights at 100% solid, you always need to have the power switch onto the unit, and then you need to, that's the red wire, and then you need to have the blue switch on at the same time. So that's 2 switches, right? So, but if you want to make it flash, you have to turn off the blue switch and turn on the yellow switch. The red and the yellow wires, those having 12-volt power, make it flash like it does. Now, if you want to, so when it's flashing like this, with the red and the yellow on, when I go touch the brake, you'll see it go solid. So brake is on, brake is off. Brake is on, brake is off. When I hit left turn is on. You'll see that that left turn is now flashing in unison with the truck. The same thing with the right turn. When I turn off the yellow switch, you'll see that nothing happens. The red switch is still on. Now, if I want to make the ambers come on at 100%, I hit the blue switch and turn that on. And you will see that that is 100%. So that's how you would run this, hook it up, if you had the availability of 3 switches. If you only have the availability of 2 switches, what you can do with this is you can use your headlights. Now, I always off-road with my headlights on. It's just what I do. So when I found this to work in this fashion, I really liked it. So with my headlights on and all the switches off, when I hit the brake, you'll see just the 3 red LEDs. Brake on, brake off. Brake on, brake off. So now, when I turn my running lights on, so I've turned my headlights on and my running lights on. When I hit the brake, same thing, just the 3. Yeah, and I know I got one out. I need to talk to Tom about that. So now I've turned just the red switch on. And it's maybe hard to tell from that angle, but those ambers are only at 50% right now. That's with the headlights on and just the red switch on. Now, when I apply the brake, you'll see they go to 100%. Brake on, brake off. Brake on, brake off. So what I like about that is as I'm traveling down the trail, yes, they can see me, My amber lights are on at 50%, and I know. If they're too bright, you're too close. So, but I just have, what do I have in this? I have sports in it. They're bright enough at 50%. But what's nice about it is if my back end is full of dust, or I'm putting up a cloud of dust that you can't see when I brake, the light changing from 50% to 100% makes it clear. Now watch when I turn on the left turn signal. That goes from 50 to 100, 50 to 100. So now, if I were to just turn my headlights off and I still have the red switch on, brake on, brake off, brake on, brake off. So that is with no headlights on. You'll see there's no ambers until I brake. And you see that a lot on police cars. When they apply their brake, their red lights up on their light bar sometimes come on. So now everybody loves, once they see the flashing and they understand the way this works, lots of people like it. But I know some of you go, shit, I bought the basic, or I bought just the reverse. Well, I sell just this much of it. So you don't have to take the whole harness out. All you have to do is take the yellow and blue wire from that and connect it to my kit. So I make an aftermarket kit that can upgrade either a basic or a reverse. Now, if you go from a basic and you want the stop tail turn and reverse, you have to run a whole nother wire to the back of the truck. Not the end of the world, but you could do that. And for you guys that have bought some of these in the aftermarket, or you've bought them used from someone who sold them, if you didn't get the whole harness, you can pick those up from my website at lvjmotorsports.com. So again, this is Keith with LVJ Motorsports. Thanks for taking a minute and listening to my video. Have a great day.